The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello. Welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, episode number 153. Thank you so much for joining us today, this afternoon, this morning, however you choose to listen to us. We are very thankful for you. My name is Mark, one of the co-hosts here. Sitting across directly from me is the game changer herself, Jess. Hello.
It's box wine, don't judge.
No, I know you're trashy. It's fine.
Sitting to the right of me is the Trail Master of Puppets himself, Woody.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. I hope this episode is finding you well, everyone. It is probably the second quarter of 2022. We are in May, so that's a little time frame of what we're doing here, so people can go, oh, when is this podcast done? If they're listening to it, at some point later. Yeah. Indie time is 7:23 in the evening. So there we go. Tonight's show, we don't have any sort of topic really for the feature presentation. I know we normally do that, but once in a while we just kind of want to talk randomly, but we do have the news. Tonight's show is sponsored by you guys, the listeners on Patreon. If you'd like to support us that way, you can go to leavingtodaypodcast.com, click on the Patreon link. And we can make it super simple, $1, $3, or $5. And for that, you get a T-shirt and some stickers, and you get to be on the show. Which reminds me, Ken, I have your shirt and stickers already in a package. I just have not gone to the mail to the post office. I'm sorry, dude. I will get that out to you this week. That's coming your way, and you need to be on the show. So there you go. All right. If you'd like to follow us on any of our socials, Instagram is probably the best way to do it since we're on there a bit. I can also buy a T-shirt on tpublic.com. And, that's how it is. Everything is on our Instagram and everything is on our webpage. Okay, so tonight we did a little pre-show live thing, and we had a question from Efren. And what's his question, Udi?
How would a big pirate walkthrough be?
Like a pirate ship or something?
Yeah, in the park.
How would that go through? So, how would that go? I could tell by Jess's face she's less than thrilled of a pirate ship walkthrough.
I know. Look at, she has that
Well, at first blush, if this was 1958 or 1960, maybe.
Yeah.
Here we are in 2022. We have technology being just dumped into the park, being dumped into the attractions, and it seems like that would be a step backwards. Do you think?
Well,
maybe.
I think we're beyond. If they would have done that, they would have had to do it 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
At least.
Yep. Yeah. I think the time has passed for that. It would have been cool.
Yeah.
And there is a part of me that would be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But how much could you really do?
How much could you really do?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's a couple truths here. Is that there is like the sailing ship Columbia where you can actually walk on that and it actually sails, and the bottom level is like a museum. So they actually have that. It's not exactly pirate themed, but Efren, the original concept for Pirates of the Caribbean was a walkthrough,
Yeah.
like a wax figurine type of thing where you could walk through it like a dungeon and everything like that, and it evolved to what we love today. But so the answer, I guess, our best answer is, I think Udi's right here. I think it's probably a few years past what they would do. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see them doing it. I don't know. I'm not sure how much money they would want to invest in that. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay.
There's no purpose.
Jess.
I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be a jackass.
Yeah, but you do that without trying.
Hi, have we met?
I know, hence my point.
No, it's just I don't see a reason for it. And I could be wrong.
No,
You
but
know.
I agree with you. I agree.
And where would it be, anyways? Docked in Union Square? I don't know.
That's the thing. Where would you put it? Would it be in the water, or would it be more of like an abandoned pirate ship on
You could do it on.
Pirate's Lair?
Ooh, Pirate's Lair.
And then you walk through like an abandoned ship.
That would be the
that's-
only place that it could work.
Isn't there something like that there on Pirate's Lair?
Well, not really. I mean, they have Lafayette's landing. They have at the front end. They rethemed it, and they have.
Well, wait a minute. You're talking about Pirate's Lair, right?
Yeah.
Remember we found that cave thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Wasn't
the
that
one you couldn't fit?
Oh, but yeah, I squeezed myself
Yeah.
into it. 'Cause I had to see
That's
it.
what he said.
But yeah, that would be the only place. If you put it on the back end where they have the Jolly Roger and that mountain of gold back
Yeah.
there, that'd be kind of cool. But
Sure.
overall, I mean, if you were okay, the only way it works, you would take Fort Wilderness out and put that there,
Yeah. Well.
and they won't do that.
Well, they're using
There's
it.
no need.
No.
They're not going to do anything with that island. They're just not.
No, I mean they're using it for Phantasmic.
Yeah,
like now.
it's
and
storage.
Storage. Oh wow.
Sounds about right.
That would be the only place that I think it would go.
Yeah.
And then, to be real, if they did that, then I'd be like, okay, get me on there. I'll go across.
Sure.
I'll go across. I'll go check it out.
Yeah, it's worth an hour to go out there and check it out. Yeah. All right, so now we're thinking, Efren. Yeah, so maybe we'll change it if they did it there and they made it cool. If they made it LTP approved, then we would go do it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's the opening question. So now let's go to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
Okay, well, tonight's first news item is the red car trolley is set to return. It's been a long wait, but DCA's red car trolley is finally set to return by this summer. One of the cars was out for an after-hours cast member celebration just the other night, and it was learned that plans for them to return for guests will return soon. The red car trolleys are modeled after the extensive Pacific Electric Railway trolleys of Los Angeles that began operating in the 1880s and went defunct in 1961. Due to the building of Adventures Campus in front of the trolley barn, some had speculated that the trolleys would not be coming back. But we had previously noted that the park spent quite a bit of time, effort, and money to build a new inductive charging station on Buena Vista Street, so the trolleys could be charged on stage during the day. So the trolley track actually goes all the way into Adventures Campus. A pair of big doors in Adventures headquarters opens to allow the trolley access to the park. There will not be a stop in Adventures Campus during the regular park hours. Thoughts on this? This might be more your thing, Jess, because
Yes
this
and
isn't
no.
this is not my thing. But
I think that they're going to destroy that entire area anyways.
what are you talking about?
Hollywood.
Ooh, do tell, Jess.
Well, I mean, they're going to turn it all into Avengers Campus. They've got all that stuff for that new Spider-Man coaster that they want to do and all that. It's got to go somewhere. What other direction are they going to go?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Hollywood is it would take some work, but if you think about it, they could utilize all those buildings to make it look like a Marvel universe, to make it look like a city, to make
Okay.
it look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm going to ask a very freshman type question here about that. And I should know this, but for the life of me, I don't know the answer in my head. When you say Hollywood, you mean the Hollywood backlot, right?
Correct.
You know what I mean? So when you go into DCA and you turn left at the hub, that is Buena Vista Street.
Right, but those trolleys go through
But
there.
how far? At what point does it turn to Hollywood?
Well, just imagine where that sign used to be, where it said Hollywood. So if you're
Is that like by award wieners, or
before it,
it's before it?
it's before it.
coming
I
from
mean, it like there's that shop on the left, that store.
like Elias and Sons, or
You mean Elias and Company?
yeah, Elias and Company.
It's right after it. There's the store right there on the left. There's like where it used to be. It's the Disney Junior Theater on the right.
On the right side.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a store right across the street from there.
Okay.
Okay, so like right there, it's that spot. There's a popcorn stand right there.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Like right after the popcorn stand is where it would start.
So that doesn't give Buena Vista Street a lot of real estate.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm down with that. I want more Buena Vista Street.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm torn.
Ooh.
Because part of me, I'm thinking if you're going to do Avengers, right? Mm-hmm. You can't halfway, which is where we're at. You under-excel, or you over-excel, under-deliver. And if you're going to do it, you're going to have to kind of blow some of that up. And we've talked about it before. Mm-hmm. So I get your point of view, Mark, that you want more Buena Vista. I guess it's going to be a point of view. But I am still of the mind they're going to blow it all up anyway. They will.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because I think they feel like Marvel and Avengers and all that is the
More,
future.
more valuable IP for them.
Correct. Correct.
Well, I can totally see the back lot, like where Monsters Inc. is and all that stuff, to be wiped out. I just don't think. I just think that spot is underutilized.
Yeah. I agree.
I
No, I
agree.
agree. You go back there, you have one thing, and you're like, and we have some weird little theater thing back here, and some food, and
That's right. There is a restaurant back there. What is that place back there?
I forget.
Where?
In the Hollywood back lot?
There's no restaurant. back
No, not a restaurant. It's
It's a quick service.
yeah,
there. It's just it's a bar,
bar, and then they have
and then they have that little like
Taco
it's like
car
a
or whatever,
food truck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's lame. Lame sauce out there. Okay, so red car trolleys are going to come back. I don't know how that's going to fit into Adventures Campus. I mean, I don't know as far as theming goes, but we'll see how that all shakes out.
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean like those newsy guys are coming back. Yeah, this just means that the
I
cars.
wish.
Oh yeah, you wish well maybe eventually they'll come
It'd be
back.
so nice.
Yeah. Okay, well, the next news item is Finding Nemo subs. Last week, water started to return to the Finding Nemo sub lagoon, which foretells another attraction return soon. After a year of the resort slowly returning things the way we remember them, these last 2 months have been a whirlwind. Yeah, they have been. So we have the lagoon is now filling up with water. So that's actually a really good thing. I think those submarines.
sign.
It's a really good sign.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there was isn't there some kind of Nautilus? Aren't they doing something on Disney Plus? Some sort of movie on Nautilus or something like that?
I haven't. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I think it's like the history of the Nautilus, but it's like a movie, and maybe they're trying to tie in this with that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I think Finding Nemo, I think that theme is kind of done. But
You think that it's not going to be Nemo?
no, I think it will be. But I think if they want to keep the subs for a longer time, they need to get rid of that.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before. How the subs went out. They need to continuously build on that, or make
Yeah.
it, or refresh it, or retheme it. And in my opinion, the Nemo is kind of going. I think they need to find a new theme. And,
Yeah.
and for me, it has always returned to need a new theme for the whole freaking area.
For what area?
Tomorrowland.
Oh, that's a much bigger discussion.
Yeah, but no, but with it being relatively, we're right there. Mm-hmm. It ties. It all ties.
It does.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep. So to me, I'm like, if you want to find, in Tomorrowland you have space, and Star Tours, which isn't even that popular anymore, sadly. But then you have submarine. Mm-hmm. And submarine is such a classic. The longest standing submarine fleet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, the history of it needs to remain. So what do you do to keep it around? What do you do to keep it fresh? What do you do to keep people?
I think Atlantis would even be great.
That would be great.
Oh, that would be great.
I would take that one. I would have taken that one before, and because
Sure.
that would fit more because
Tomorrowland.
Finding Nemo. Well, yeah, but then Finding Nemo was more, definitely meant for the kids. Finding Nemo. But to me, Atlantis is more what the original was, which was sent for exploration. And discovery and danger and adventure.
Sure,
and
it does. And Disney owns that IP, right?
Correct.
Well, then what are they waiting for?
They own what IP?
Atlantis.
They better.
Yeah. Okay.
No, they do.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm saying they better.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
They do.
ready.
All right. Well. Okay. Next news item we have is waterproofing has been added to the CapiTOON theater facade as it takes shape. The Mickey's Runaway Railroad takes shape in Disneyland. So. The first weatherproofing sheathing has been added to the CapiTOON theater facade and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So here we are. This is going to launch in early 2023. So you're the construction guy. Udi, what phase are we at there? Any idea?
Hold on.
And what does that
Hold
mean?
on.
Oh, Udi's looking at something right now.
I'm looking at the picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're a long way away. External framing.
Okay. So anyway, that's a little newsworthy, yeah? So that means we're going to be getting that, yeah, in 2023. I don't know. I guess it's coming. LTP Nation's like, yeah, why are you even talking about that?
2023 isn't that far away.
No, it's not. Right.
Scary.
Next news item is land cleared for downtown Disney District reimagining. Following the demolition of the AMC Theater and other businesses at the west side of downtown Disney District, the land has now been cleared for construction.
Yeah. I saw it when we were there.
Yeah? And what'd you think?
You couldn't see anything. It was just emptiness. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a picture. It's just
Just walls.
dirt and a little bit of a dirt hole. But I wanted to talk a little bit about some of these changes because it happened between the last two episodes. We have some art we're looking at here, some artist renditions. There's a stage that we sort of thought was going to be there. Disney has announced a few big changes and additions coming to downtown Disney, the shopping and dining district near Disneyland. There will be new restaurants, innovative spaces, and more. Take a look at the concept art. Yeah. Okay, so one of the new restaurants coming to the area is world-renowned, family-owned Din Tai Fung. This spot is famous for soup dumplings, which are handcrafted right on site. Disney has said that the Chinese restaurant will serve dishes family-style in a creative space near the new lawn pavilion.
Done.
Okay,
Sign me up.
this is... you've had this.
No, but I want it.
I want it, too.
Yeah.
Udi seems to be rather excited about this.
That sounds fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for that.
I am as well.
It's probably going to be very expensive.
Sure.
Don't care.
Okay.
But that's not the only new spot coming to downtown Disney. Chef Carlos Gafin is creating a menu of Mexican cuisine for...
Gaetan.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, Gaetan. I'm sorry. I look like an F on my side. Okay. Gaetan.
But you said Mexican?
A Mexican restaurant, Mexican cuisine for Paseo and Centrico, which will take over the building currently occupied by Catal and Uva Bar. The restaurant will also have a courtyard bar and dining area. This is from the OC Register. It will have a high-end Mexican-inspired small plate menu with a bar menu that has tequila-based cocktails. Okay, so we're talking about Catal Uva Bar becoming. Oh, sorry, Jess. Yes.
So no Tortilla Joe's?
That was the next. That's the next question I was going to ask.
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I'm with you with that because I'm like, okay,
That's
what do we
right
have
here
there
and
exactly?
here. And if they get rid of Tortilla Joe's, They better put rainforest back in.
Dude, okay, let it go.
They
No.
They can move the Star Wars
Let it go.
shit.
No, let it go.
to Tortilla Joe's building. It's perfect.
Well, would Tortilla Joe's be okay there or no?
I don't think so.
Because you have a high-end Mexican restaurant was Catal and Uva Bar.
And Tortilla Joe's, I hear, is kind of going.
You know what? I was there in March and for the first time and I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
You've only been there once?
Yes.
Oh, margaritas are great, but
Everything was great
they
there.
no longer make the guacamole at the table. Thanks, COVID.
Okay.
And you can't tell them how spicy you want it. So, however it comes out, no. However it comes out is how it comes out. And Mom and Aunt Carol paid $18 for a guacamole, and it
Bland,
was
right?
No, it was hotter than hot.
Oh, you're white.
They couldn't even. I wasn't there. They couldn't even eat it, and they were like, "Sorry, we can't alter with the spice." They're like, "It's all pre-made now."
They went.
Wow.
I mean, on your most recent trip.
Wow.
No, the trip before that for them.
Oh, well,
That is just bad customer
It's
service.
bad customer service.
yeah.
Like, you either tell them how hot it is beforehand, and you don't tell the customers that it's all pre-made.
No.
Like when you used to make your guac tableside.
Okay. Well, I must say that I'm not happy if Tortilla Joe's gets moved out of there because I actually like it. And I think it's a great building, a great location. It's massive with outdoor seating on both levels. I'm a big advocate, I guess, for them. But, yeah, we'll see how that all goes. And I'm just wondering if having a higher-end Mexican food place is what they want for down there.
I'm going to go with no. But, I mean, you never know. I mean, when you go to downtown Disney, how can I put it? We all know there is a level of what we're willing to pay for. Mm-hmm. And it usually goes up. Usually.
There's a premium out there.
Correct.
Yeah.
If they deliver for quality, taste, and all that, then we're like, okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, we got no problem. Well, Mark, you have a problem paying $40 for a drink.
No, well. Yeah, I
don't.
was caught off. Yes, you. What are you talking about? Yes, you do.
The drink is good. I got 15, no problem.
Okay, but
15's not 40.
I was off guard. I was not. I didn't even know that was a price. But
No, that was a shock.
that was a shock. Yes. Okay. No, you're right though. You do expect a little bit of a premium down there. I don't know. I mean, I like Tortilla Joe's so much that I would hate to see it go, but I guess that's gonna.
And I enjoy it. When I go by myself for solo trips, that's where I spend my last day, like my half day. I sit at the bar and drink margaritas.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
There you go. A next new design down there is the Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen. There are some major changes that will bring a fresh approach to the menu while staying true to the heart of New Orleans. Yeah, we can expect to see the new menu items and renovations to both the inside and outside of the restaurant. We have some We have an artist concept of this. What do you guys think?
I'm okay with it.
I think it looks like hell.
Too modern.
Hold on, now I gotta pull a picture up.
It's too modern, in my opinion.
It's way too.
Yeah.
What does it scream? Does it say anything about New Orleans Jazz Kitchen to
No.
you?
Hold on.
No.
The current one. There it is, Jess.
No.
No. First you were okay with it. Now it's no. Okay.
No, I'm okay with them like upgrading it and changing it.
Sure, I'm okay with changing menu items around,
But
and
that looks like shit.
it's the way it looks now. I think is great. It actually looks really inviting.
And southern.
And southern, yeah. And what does this look like to you?
This to me looks like 1970s Los Angeles.
Okay, that's very accurate.
I was just
Yeah.
Agreed.
that's what I'm going with.
Agreed.
Looks
Okay.
Like a 1970s
Well,
LA.
again, you pull away from what the original. I like the current decor. I do.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an artist concept, and I hope they get some
I
feedback.
hope because that
this,
doesn't look like New Orleans.
No, because how it looks now is great. How it looks now, I think is great.
No,
So,
and that's how it should stay.
yeah.
Change the menu. Update the exterior.
Well, a menu should be evolving anyway.
Seasonally or
Always.
Always.
always?
Always. I mean, if you have a good chef, they're going to be moving forward in their craft. So, there you go.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. I guess there's going to be a pop-up Earl sandwich going down there, and
What?
so
Sorry, I
I'm
can't
guessing
stand
just
that.
not a fan of Earl sandwich.
It's disgusting.
Okay. How do you really feel about it?
I love it.
Okay, no,
It's disgusting.
okay, I don't.
It's a
Could
waste
be
of money.
better. Yeah, it could be better. Yeah,
Um,
every time I see a line, I'm like, why? I mean, they're okay, but
Probably because it's cheap and it's a quick turnaround, but
maybe.
maybe. I do. Well, the one plus, I'm looking at I'm going to go back to the Jazz Kitchen concept art. There seems to be a beignet quick window to the right.
It's always been there.
Oh, is it there now? Oh,
Yeah, it's there.
okay. Wow,
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, that's always there.
News breaking. Okay. But overall, I'm pretty excited about the Downtown Disney reimagining. And we'll see how that all goes. I'm looking forward to that. That's really all the news we have for this show. We have a trip report coming up, yeah. But as I talked about before, the randomizer shows up, and here we go. It just we can't control it, but here it is.
Love it.
We get to keep one, we get to remove one, and we get to improve one. But we have to talk about our improvement. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Alice in Wonderland,
Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Fire.
and Buzz Lightyear Astro Orbiters.
Fire.
Easy.
Oh, sorry, Astro Blasters.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. We're all on the same page.
Yep. All right, go.
Okay. Buzz is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Burn
it
it.
go?
Burn it down.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Acme plunger, ba-boom.
Yeah. Buzz is gone. Keeping pirates the same. Not touching it.
Okay.
Not touching it.
Okay.
We can alter Alice.
How?
You can upgrade her.
How? Like give her the Snow White treatment?
I would give her the Snow White
Okay,
treatment.
I'm good with you.
I would give it the Snow White treatment.
Which is what?
Like the update that
Update
Snow got.
the tech. I mean, you were you went on it and you were underwhelmed.
What's the Snow White?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the updating technology was
The
great.
technology was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Update the storyline a skosh.
Okay, Jess, we need to start fighting more.
Okay, I've
we're-
changed my answer.
Okay.
Get rid of Buzz. No, I'm sorry. Change my answer.
Should I do the whole randomizer again? So
No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no, no.
No, if he just wants to fight.
Yeah.
So we are going
We're
to.
agreeing too much. I don't like it. Like it makes me feel weird.
We're going to keep Buzz. We're going to alter Alice, and we're going to get rid of pirates.
Oh, get the hell out.
Is that better?
No.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a
hell
better
out.
fight?
Yeah, get out of your own
Okay.
apartment.
If that happened, that might probably persuade me to not go to the park again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Mark is like, and you
100%.
know, Disney, no more.
Yeah.
No, I mean even like even like the Shanghai Pirates, I love it.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Yeah.
But I would not replace our pirates with.
No, you can't.
I wouldn't.
No,
yeah,
you can't.
and you said that before.
Yeah.
Right.
I
No,
wouldn't.
I mean, in all
You
reality,
can give
though.
me both. You want to add that one and give me a second pirates? Fine. But you're not getting rid of the original. You're
No,
I would
you
No,
never
can't.
get
no,
rid
no,
of it.
you can't. You can't.
No,
No, I
I'd
mean,
leave it just the same.
No, in all reality, though, you're right. I mean, we get rid of Buzz. I mean,
Wait,
you
what?
you get rid of.
No, no,
you
what?
were correct.
Okay.
No, yeah, you're right in this.
Yes.
Put it on your calendar.
Got it.
Probably won't happen again.
March
Um,
15th. May 15th.
May.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you get rid of Buzz. I mean that, whatever. You got web slingers now. Whatever. Same thing.
And Toy Story Mania.
You keep pirates, and
Oh,
then you upgrade Alice, and you
Give her the same tag.
Yeah.
you give her a little bit more. You redo it. You
Redo
retheme
the
it.
ride vehicles.
Yeah, the ride vehicle, make it a little bit more interactive, and you're good.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I cannot disagree with any of those. I think you guys are absolutely spot on with those.
Give me one more.
Another ride? Oh, another randomizer?
Yes, because we don't have
sure.
a feature presentation, so let's
Well,
do it.
yeah, I mean, randomizer can come twice in one show.
That's
I have
what
zero
she
control.
said.
Well, this next one's kind of weird. I don't think we should do this one.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Okay, fine. Okay, we're going to do it since for King Arthur Carousel, Inside Out, Emotional Whirlwind, and Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage.
Easy. We just talked about
Yeah,
this.
do you want to do a different one? Because,
Yes, we
okay,
just
see, that's what I
talked about
thought. Okay.
I was thinking like it was weird.
I know.
Like, yeah.
Well, Autopia, Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage, and the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, easy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, mansion staying exactly the same. Don't touch it or you'll die.
We're coming with pitchforks.
Yes. And then,
Demo that thing. Put a Starbucks there.
Oh yeah,
Haunted Starbucks.
it would be.
And then Nemo. Bye-bye.
What?
Ooh.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
You're high.
No.
Not
Okay,
yet.
no more of the juice for you. No more of the happy juice for you.
No, gone.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of Autopia. I'm sorry. There are too
Are you-
many 1955 on July 17th videos of Walt and the president and all these people, all these iconic people
Don't care.
on this attraction. You can suck my big toe.
Don't
Okay?
care.
You don't get rid of that. You change it. Upgrade it.
Yeah.
Make it 3D like
Ow.
Star Tours.
No.
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 I'm kidding.
No, we
I'm
need
kidding.
practical. That's
No,
the thing.
no.
I don't like video screens so much anymore.
I don't either. They make me sick.
Anyways,
That's because you're getting old.
no, it's
Yeah.
just because it's a cheap way out.
It is the cheap way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really is the cheap way out.
No, okay. So for me, my love of Autopia, we all know, is so grand and vast that I would blow it up myself.
I know you would.
I would line it with the trip wire and the trip cord and,
I know you would.
and ripcord and blow it up myself.
I know you would.
Yeah.
But, Udi, the history that is wrapped up in that attraction.
But we're gonna go with the other history of the submarine. I would rather go with that.
Okay. How many people on the daily ride those submarines when it's open and operating? How many people compared to Autopia?
I don't care. No.
I'm giving
Don't.
you legit
No.
to say you guys wanted to fight. Now you're gonna
No.
fight.
You're trying to give me logical.
Uh-huh.
No, and then you do not work logically. So don't give me that.
No, I don't. But here I do because this is my park and you don't mess with it.
Go ahead.
How many?
You're all wrong,
The
but go ahead.
lines for Autopia. That is such. It is more of a beloved attraction than the submarines, whether it be the submarines or it be Nemo. Whatever they do to it now, because right now this is the only thing that they could possibly do to change it to keep up with the times is turn it into Luca. If they want to go and keep up with the generations, no. What else would they give it?
You're talking about the submarines?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Weren't we just talking about
Yes,
Atlantis?
But that's not keeping up with the generations. That's
No,
not
it doesn't
keeping
matter
up-
because you could reintroduce everybody into Atlantis. It is a great series.
It's a
for
phenomenal
people.
movie. But
Both of them.
does Disney think like that?
No.
No. So
Neither does Nemo.
neither does Nemo. Or
Nemo.
Dory.
They're clowns is why.
Logically, they're going to go in the direction of the younger generations to keep up with the times. The only aquatic film that we have that they could do is Luca. And I like Luca. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like Luca. But do I want to ride a ride that's Luca? No.
No,
No.
I don't.
So that's just my thought process on that one.
Okay.
Get rid of the submarines. There's much. I mean, yes, it's, those subs are old as hell. They're the same subs that Walt bought.
Right.
I get it. And I get that history, and I get it. But Autopia has much more.
I do not buy in the argument of opening day. I don't. Because
What?
no. Because no.
Wow.
Hold.
Okay. Yes. Well,
Because
holding.
how much from opening day is no longer there?
That's the point.
how
No.
much from opening day?
Yeah.
That's the point.
No. I get your
Is
point.
that a real question?
Yeah. No. But
Well,
my
theoretically.
okay.
it's like-
Are you just
What I'm talking about is that you have, when we pick apart different things that are from opening day or going through the history of the park, there are things that have gone away.
Yes.
So that's my point. Regardless of history, they're gone. Okay, so my point is, while I get what you're saying, okay, but what I'm going with is that the history and the bigger history of the submarines outweighs opening day Autopia. And only because you go into the bigger world. We're talking about world here.
Liquid space.
Correct.
Okay.
So to me, what do I care about a car? We have cars. How many people have submarines and how many people can go adventure into the ocean?
Sure.
So for me,
understand that.
the greater sense of adventure and discovery is in the ocean, not in a car that you're driving. No, you get to wait.
That's why my hand's up.
So if they updated to a green car, which we made that argument before, they went
Yeah.
through the whole thing and like, who cares? You did nothing. You rethemed, you put pretty paint, and we're off and running. Like, no. I made the argument before that if you're going to do it, you're going to have to go green. Okay, go green, and then I'll buy it. But right now, you blow that up, you get rid of that because it doesn't hold any intrinsic value other than you're learning how to drive a car. And even then, it isn't the same.
Okay.
So for me, you have a better opportunity to teach and learn how to explore and adventure in a submarine than a car.
Okay.
So that is why I'm saying that.
Okay. Miss Farfan, yes?
Okay. So, as much as, yes, I do agree with that. How many kids, though, would want to be like their parents and ask to drive? Mommy, let me drive with you. Mommy, let me drive. Cora wants in my car every single time. Wants to turn it on. She wants to drive. I'll let her back out of the driveway in my lap and let her turn it and let her do all that. That is more of a... What's the word I'm looking for? It's more wonderment for kids to want to go on a sub, but how many 3-year-olds know what a submarine is? How many, you know what I mean? How many of these younger kids know what a sub is and are like, I want to get in a submarine? No, want to drive a car. And they can do that here.
Okay, I don't argue that point.
So I'm
but
talking want and desire.
No, but my argument is if you really want to open up the mind, you introduce them into new things.
Not arguing with that.
But what you're telling me now is because a little 3-year-old is going to be like, I want to drive a car. And you're like, okay, do you want to drive a car? Or do you want to go under the water and explore what's underneath there? You have fish, you have sharks, you have octopus, you have whatever.
Mermaids.
You have mystery, you have mermaids. Why wouldn't you do that? To me,
I get your point. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, I'd blow that shit up.
Yeah, I know. And that my point is I would flip it. Like,
Yeah,
give
you
me
would
give me
So what would you do with Autopia instead?
I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, leave it as a
I'm
dirt
just curious,
patch.
What would you?
Dirt patch it.
No, you would rather a dirt patch be there than an attraction.
Well, no, I mean, but that isn't the point. Like,
Those two
we
are
get
tied
rid of-
together structurally.
We get
They
rid of
really
yeah,
are.
no, I know that, but
They really are.
but we can do whatever. You can extend out the monorail. I mean, there are different things you could do.
Yeah.
You could even extend out the queue for submarine. You could put a little mini aquarium. You could do an aquarium walkthrough through there with fish, with sharks, with things.
Right.
You talk about expanding that and you make that happen there. You think about that. You think about now we go back to the heritage of the park, which is to teach and to learn and to create imagination. A car, for me, doesn't do it. In the 50s, yeah. Now, no. How many cars did people own? Like I've had, as many as 2 or 3 in my lifetime. Nothing special. A submarine, going underwater, exploring the vastness of the ocean, infinitely more compelling and driving than driving my car. I love driving my car. I drive my car very, very fast because I enjoy it.
Yes.
But again, that is a
Yes.
daily.
Okay.
That is a daily. You guys know I drive my car fast. So anyway.
Oh yes, but yes, as an adult, but as a child,
You open up the imagination.
that's
that is
fine.
That
I'll
is
take them
paramount
on
there.
Little Mermaid.
Nope. You can't. You do that. You get rid of Autopia. You expand it. You put in a walk-through aquarium with shark, with fish, with octopus. You can do a touching a pool, whatever.
I mean,
all
I
that.
like
You can
it.
do all of that.
Yeah.
I would like
And
that.
you tie that up, and then that becomes a place of learning and true exploration. There are 2 things that we need to explore as human beings. 1 is space. 2 is the ocean.
So would you keep it Tomorrowland, or would you change the whole thing?
Oh no,
of the
no,
place?
because you could
Tomorrowland is not ocean.
but why not?
Well, there's not.
No. Okay, you know how much of the ocean isn't explored?
Yes.
That is
Lots.
the future. Okay, again, that ties into the future. Space and the ocean. Those are both things that can be in our future.
Told you should do another randomizer.
Yeah, this is good. So for me, I'm gonna keep Autopia. I'm gonna make Finding Nemo Atlantis, and I'm gonna level Haunted Mansion. Okay.
Perfect. Done. That's
you
the end of the show. Thank
End
you,
of the
everyone,
show.
and have a
I'm
great
leaving now.
No, I think.
Mark, you're getting no more happy juice for you either.
What? No, I'm gonna keep Haunted Mansion, but I think both you guys have really, really strong points about your sides here, and I think with Autopia, no matter, and I've said this before, it's like no matter how old, no matter what age we are, I think kids, once they get their hand behind a wheel, and if they're going 5 or 6 miles an hour, it doesn't matter. They go, I'm doing this. I am actually doing this. I have my hands on, I have a tactile wheel in my hands, and my foot is hitting this throttle, and whatever, and I'm going.
Yeah.
And that changes a lot. And I love that, and that can never go. But I also think that with the submarines, I mean, no one's got submarines anymore. And I think there's some janky one at Legoland or
No,
something.
you can.
Legoland has-
Yeah, I think.
No, Catalina.
Yeah, but they don't have a fleet, do they?
No, one.
Okay. Okay. Is it called Argonaut or Skipjack or anything like that?
No, I forgot.
Okay.
I know. I was sitting on the edge of Lovers Cove and I was watching it go by, so I'm like, I don't remember
How
what it's
deep
called.
does it go? That's what
Not-
she
not
asked.
that-
You,
not that
you
far,
stop
not
it,
that
Jess. What was it?
Not that deep.
Before I
Yeah.
say anything. Terrible person.
So, where are we going with this?
I was
Oh,
asking
no.
about the sub.
No. Not many people have submarines. In fact, no one does, really. And like I said, I think Legoland has some janky ones. But for major theme parks, no one's got... And that's very unique in itself. So I'm torn between both of you guys here on this. But
They
You
do
know
have a
I'm right.
submarine ride. With real fish?
who has real fish?
Legoland?
Yeah. They've got something.
It's a sub with, like, in an aquarium.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew they had something there. Is it more than one sub, does it look like?
Come aboard a real submarine and submerge underwater with real sea creatures as you dive for treasure on an interactive treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm going to Legoland. Well, they don't look like real subs.
Well,
Mark.
you go underwater, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there's at least 3 in this picture.
Okay, well
What is
that's a
considered
fleet. That is a fleet, sure.
Is it?
Oh, Udi, are you gonna sit here and tell me you know what a fleet is?
I will Google that right now.
Okay,
and
I know
tell
you
the
will.
Specific
Oh, is
definition
it
of a fleet.
is it more than five
It
five
looks-
submarines? Okay, look at that, Udi. Doesn't that make you well?
No.
Okay,
I want to go to Legoland.
you want to do the submarines?
Yes.
Okay,
With
so
sharks.
Udi says a fleet is not 3,
I think it's 5.
5,
We're in the middle.
4. Well, okay, that picture only has 3.
Yes.
I'm gonna wager there's a 4th one sitting on there.
There's got to be. So then they've got a fleet.
Okay, Udi, there's a fleet.
How many do we have?
At least 100. No, we probably have
I was
8.
like, wait, I think we have like 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not ask me to name them because I don't know them.
I don't either.
I can. They've changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But I think both of you guys are right on this.
That's a hard randomizer.
And I don't fit in either one, so there you go.
Oh.
Well, actually, I can fit in both. It's just cramped quarters for both.
Yeah.
Udi, next time we go, you and I should go on Autopia.
Oh, please. And can I be in the car behind you guys?
No, you got to
No,
be in the
front.
middle.
I want to be
No,
in
you gotta be in the
There is
middle.
no middle between Udi and I.
No, I want to be in the front car so that I can.
What if we ram you?
Well, no, then I can just hit the gas because it'll just bump and steer itself.
Sure.
And then I can turn around and just videotape you guys the whole
Oh, yeah. Sure.
It'd be so good.
Can I drive?
Only
you
if
can-
Mark gets to push the gas
Udi,
pedal.
Udi can drive. But you know what? We laugh about this, but that probably is not very far off from that ridiculous Toyota Yaris I rented for us to drive down there. You remember that thing? Holy cow, that thing was small.
I don't know how
That's what
you
she
fit.
said.
I don't know how you fit.
I'm so sorry.
I do not know how you fit.
You're just lining them up for me. I can't open it.
Mark is like, I gotta edit that. I gotta edit that.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
mother effer, I gotta edit that.
I'll keep that one.
No, that was dumb, and I almost burned.
You know
no,
what?
I almost burned the
I am-
transmission out too on it.
Everything I say is coming out wrong. I said I'm keeping it in, and
See, and I didn't say anything. I let it go.
yeah, okay.
I let it go.
Okay. Breathe. Okay. So.
Thank you, randomizer.
That is the end of the
That was
yeah,
a good
news
one.
he
side.
came in and just wreaked havoc.
But you know what? We needed a good debate. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I'm glad I
since
won, though.
You didn't.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
It was a tie
I
because
won.
he said we're both right.
I guess we would need Shannon to
We would need 13 to chime in.
what do you think? Since you know her the best, what would Shannon
Nah,
choose?
She would get rid of Nemo because she will never ride that ride.
Yeah, you're gonna ask the claustrophobic, like, hey, get in that.
How did I know she was claustrophobic?
Get in that steel tube, will you? No.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, Jazz, a trip report. So that is the news. So give us the highlights from 10,000 feet.
So it started off really rocky.
Okay.
So I drove myself to the airport. Mom and Carol drove themselves to the airport. Our flight was 12:05. I had some time, but I was running late. Mom calls. Mom says, parking garage is full.
At the airport.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I said, okay. She goes, I'll call you back when I find out where we can park. Okay. So she's driving around looking for Daily. Daily's full. Okay. Now I have to park in economy. So I was like, all right. I get there. I find a spot in economy, and I'm waiting for a tram. And then it took forever for a tram to get to me. I finally got on. Took forever for them to load everybody else, get us to the terminal. I flew through, I ran up the escalators because at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I didn't even get to the shuttle to take you from the terminal to security. And my watch goes off and says that my flight's boarding.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's like, okay, cool. I was like, great, not going to make it. There's no way I'm going to make it. And so I get on the shuttle, or whatever the thing is. Get to security, the tram. There's no line at security. Literally not one person
Okay.
in line for security. I was like, okay, cool. And I told my mom, she's like, we're not going to get on the plane without you. And I was like, yes, you are. If I don't make it, you go. Like, it's fine.
Go on without me.
You go on without me. So, needless to say, I made it through because there was no line at security. And they were still boarding, so I was able to make it. And I sat down and then my mom and aunt came in because I had the number before them for boarding. So I saved the seats. And I was like, I need a drink. Like, it was beyond hectic. Like, I have never been so late for a flight that I thought I was going to miss a flight. So, my Aunt Carol ordered a Jack and Coke. I had a whiskey and ginger ale. And...
You're
so
welcome.
I made the flight. So, yeah. But anyway, so then we got to Long Beach. My Aunt Carol checked, and my mom, they both checked their bags. So they had to go to baggage claim. I was like, I'm on vacation. So I was like, I'm going to go to the bar. So I went to the bar in Long Beach. Got a Hendrix and soda. It was $19 for a frickin' Hendrix and soda. And so, but they had to go to baggage claim, so I was like, that's fine. So I sat down, and then I didn't tell them where I was going. So I just, sat at the bar, and then they come, walking by. And my mom was like, what are you doing? And I was like, vacation. Go get your bags, I'll meet you out front. But that was Saturday. And Saturday, we didn't go to Disneyland. We just walked downtown Disney.
Okay.
And we went to the hotel, had McDonald's for lunch, went to downtown Disney, shopped, roamed around, and then we went to Goofy's Kitchen for dinner.
Oh, yes.
And they had Goofy out for pictures. And so I got to hug my first character in 2 years. And I cried like a freaking baby. It was ridiculous. In front of my 2 aunts, my cousin, and my mother. And I cried.
Okay.
Because it was, I don't know, it was just things were back to normal.
Yes.
It was, yes.
This was Saturday night.
This was Saturday night.
Okay.
Yes. We all know that it is a full-grown man in that costume. I know that it is just a human being. But, and actually, my face or not my Facebook. I posted the pictures on Instagram because there's been people posting videos of them crying, hugging these characters after years because it's and they're like, grow up, it's an adult in that costume, like what's wrong with you? So I mean, my Instagram post, I mean it's long, but I said hugged character for the first time in over 2 years, and I won't lie, I cried. Said, yes, we are all aware it's another adult inside that costume, but for all the haters, it's about the joy, the love, the dream, and the magic that goes into that hug that makes it all come true.
Very well said. Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, but I lost it. I was just like, goofy. But I didn't get to see Mickey, but I'm going to cry when I hug Mickey. I'm not going to lie. It'll happen again.
Okay.
But yeah, so, yeah, I had my first character, like, physical character interaction in 2 years, which was awesome.
Okay.
And
so
then-
was this the first time your mom and aunt had been there since they've opened up, or were they with you?
No. They've gone multiple times.
Okay. Do they have magic keys as well?
Yeah, I bought my mom one for Mother's Day.
Oh, you did. Oh, very good.
Yeah,
That was just.
Well, I bought it for her about a month and a half ago because there was like rumor that they were going to stop selling them.
Right.
So I didn't want to chance it.
Okay.
So I bought it for her. Because I knew we were going for Mother's Day. I knew we were going in September for Casey's wedding. So right there, that's enough to pay for the magic key.
So while we're on this topic, are you happy that you have magic key?
Yes and no.
Oh, okay. What's the no? And what's the yes and no?
Yes, because I can go at my leisure. No, because I can't go at my leisure. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
But elaborate.
Okay.
Elaborate.
I'm like, yeah. So June 2nd is my last day of school. I have 13 days left of work. So I'm like, awesome. I get to go to Disneyland
But then.
for the next 2.5 months whenever I want. Not with Magic Key, you don't. I can go the first week and a half of June. I'm fully blocked out the rest of June. Fully blocked out in July. And fully blocked out in August.
Wow.
Wow,
So-
that's bad.
When do I go back to school? August 19th. So, the second, I think I have reservations booked June 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I have 4 days of reservations booked. Am I going? I'm not sure yet. But those are the only days on my summer vacation that I can go.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm happy I have it, but at the same time, it doesn't benefit me fully. Because if I want to, I can go to the park still, but I gotta buy a ticket. I don't get a discount for it.
Yeah.
So if I want to go in July for a day, it's gonna cost me $159 more. So
Yeah, there's something wrong with the logic there.
there's a lawsuit going on right now.
I heard that
There's
one.
a lawsuit going on right now.
You make a good point. We wants to say something.
Go ahead.
Well, right now, without going on a tangent that we could go on for a while, Disney, in my opinion, right now, is messing up at a high level. The Magic Keys is one part of it.
Yep.
Also looking at the stock price dropping. There are many aspects right now that Disney is in trouble. The need to course correct has never been more evident, I think, right now than in my entirety of my lifetime. So when I hear what you're saying, Jess, you're right. Like, you get a key, you get an AP. There is a level of expectation of access, and when you pay for access and then you do not get access, that intrinsically is wrong.
Yes.
Okay? You're paying for a service that you're not getting. That you inherently create a problem that deserves a lawsuit.
Yes, and they deserve it
So they do.
because I know it won't break them.
No.
So they deserve
And we need, okay, for everybody, and I'll end it right here before going on a freaking tirade that'll be here another hour and a half.
We can save it for the next episode.
Yep. Disney now needs to correct.
lot.
Never more than I think that I could ever recall. And if we, as the fans, lovers of Disney, ever had the opportunity to fight, to regain what we used to have, now's the time.
I agree.
So if you want to jump on a lawsuit, if there is some class action and you feel wronged, I will be the first one being like, sign up.
All of June is now booked out.
See?
I can't
There
even
is
get in
no
June.
reason why you cannot get in.
No, I mean this is worse than the Flex Pass was.
Yeah.
And August.
So
I can't
now,
even get in August.
and
all
you,
locked out.
and you cannot argue COVID to me. If you come and you begin with the word I would be get out. That argument is dead and gone.
Yeah, it is. It's
If
fine.
you fall back to COVID, I will tell you kindly, exit the premises because you are now in a year ago logic. We're done. We're past it. I don't want to hear it anymore. So now we're at a point where Disney needs to correct. So I made the comment a while back, and I keep on, and I will come back to it. I said, Chapek may be the devil we need.
Yeah.
These are reasons right here, because he is actually the guy, believe it or not, to handle this, because he will always go on the side of what makes financial sense, or almost. Right now, to regain what we had as AP holders and people willing to fork over a lot of our hard-earned money for access to the park, he is the one guy who may actually recognize that. Above and beyond any of the messaging or these other people who have begun to take over Disney for their own ideological reasons. Beyond that, I had a conversation with my aunt about it this morning, oddly enough. But beyond that, there are too many things out there right now that people have taken away and used Disney as a vehicle for whatever they want. It is time now for Disney to pull back and go, no, we are going to regain our freaking roots. We're here for our people, we're here for our fans, and we're here to send a positive message. No more this, that political thing. We don't care no more.
No, yeah.
So lawsuits, yes. If you feel slighted and you can jump on one, go for it.
For sure.
I will hop on you and be like, you go for it, brother. You have my full support, because now is the time to tell Disney with your dollars, with your surveys, and any other way you feel you can to tell them you are doing wrong. Correct. And we will come back.
Yep.
Correct. And we will give you our money. Correct. And we will come back with open arms and say thank you for making Disney what we wanted, which was always a place of relaxation, acceptance, and a respite from the madness of the real world.
Yes. Yes. Good job, Rudy.
I'm sorry, but there are moments in time where when you get hit with these things, I'm like, come on.
I know. And it's hitting home here because we're just watching it in real time here. Jess not getting able to go in. And this is...
you got to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is just one of another reasons why we held off. And believe me, I wish I had a magic key.
We've talked about it.
Flex
How many times have we talked about, like on our rides, we're like, hey, would you go? I'm like, remember we had that conversation last ride.
Every time I'm with like my daughters or like even like with you or even like with Wendy or something, I would be like, oh yeah, we could go right now. It'd be nice to go right now. Like the weather would be great to go right now. But I'm very thankful we held off because I'd be pissed.
Yep.
And it's like...
Yeah, you think about that right now. If you and I both had an AP, we're like, hey, do you want to go next month? Yeah, okay, we'll figure out when we can go. And we go to the calendar. We're like, oh, no. So why would I pay the $38 whatever for a month that I can't go to?
Right.
$39 a month. I can't go to.
I mean, why would I do that?
At the very least, they can go, okay, Jessica, look, you have the whatever magic key. You can't go on June 7th. It's $159. How about we just make it $80 for you, half off?
Yeah.
Exactly. Why would they not?
Oh, why would they not? Or why would they even offer a discount? I mean,
yeah, why wouldn't they?
Oh, they absolutely should. They should at least give you half off.
Or let me go to DCA.
Ooh, can you start at DCA and then do a park hopper that
No, I'm completely blacked out.
For Disneyland?
Everywhere.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
All the time. Hashed out. Can't go in.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so
lucky us.
How was Main Street Electrical Parade?
I don't know.
You didn't see it?
No, I left before. We were only in the park on Sunday, and my flight was at 7:05.
Oh, I thought you guys were there to go see it. Okay, then what was the highlights?
I didn't do much. I didn't do much.
You didn't do much?
No. So I didn't sleep well the night before, of course. So Saturday night didn't sleep well.
Okay. Where'd you guys stay? In Long Beach or?
No, Castle Inn?
Right across the street on Catella?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No. Right on Harbor.
Harbor.
Yeah.
Castle Inn and Suites.
That's where I stayed.
Yeah.
When we went with the fam. Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's
Not
nice.
bad.
It's
not
expensive.
Bad. Yeah.
But nice.
No, not bad. We got a good deal when we went.
Oh, but wait. So Saturday. Hang on. I gotta go. Let me go back. Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night, we were on the 4th floor, which is, and our room was right outside the pool.
Okay.
So we weren't in the park. So I was like, okay, I'm going to, because the way that the pool faces, I can see the Matterhorn.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm going to pull up a lawn chair and I'm watch the fireworks.
There you go.
It's like awesome. So I'm sitting down and I'm waiting for fireworks to start. I have about a half an hour. And so I'm scrolling through TikTok and somebody was in DCA watching World of Color and streaming it live.
Oh, nice.
So I sat poolside in Anaheim and watched World of Color live on TikTok because that's as close as I could get to it.
Nice.
Because I couldn't get into the park.
Yeah.
Because we were blocked out that day. Shocker.
Yeah, this crap has to change.
So I sat there, and then I'm watching World of Color, and all of a sudden I start to hear fireworks. And I'm like, they're behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Disneyland's this way. So I'm like, all right, they're behind me. And I'm sitting here for a second. I was like, oh, Angels just won the game.
Oh.
Because Angels always shoot off fireworks when they win.
Okay.
So Angels won the game.
There you go.
Then a bunch of families start to come out to the pool, curl up so they can watch the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, World of Color ended. All right, fireworks should be starting. Nothing's happening. Then I see lights, and I see all this stuff going. And it goes on for about a minute and a half. And the kids are getting excited. And I stood up, and I politely went to the mom, and I said, they're not doing fireworks tonight. I said, it's too windy.
Oh.
I said, they're just doing a show. Like, they're doing a light show.
Yeah.
That's what you're seeing. They're not going to do fireworks.
Right.
And she's like, just my luck. This is what happened last night. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
So you don't sit out here for another 30 minutes waiting for fireworks to start. Right. Like, I know this is exactly what it was. So I didn't get to see fireworks because that would have been a great seat.
Yeah. Sounds like
from where I was. We went to the little convenience store that was right there. I had, a can. I bought 2 cans of wine. And I was sitting poolside and I was waiting for fireworks. Just me and my little self. And it never happened. So anyway, I didn't sleep well that night. So then they were up at 6 because they wanted to be at the park at Rope Drop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still in bed. And they're like, are you coming? I was like, I'll be there. They're like, you're only here for the day. And I was like, I know, and I'll be back in a month. Like, I'm not rushing myself. Go ahead. So we rode Mansion. So Pirates is still down.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder was down. Like, just down. They weren't doing anything. They were just down. Thunder was down. So we did Pirates. Or not Pirates, Haunted Mansion. And I was like, I'm going to do Splash Mountain. So I did Splash Mountain by myself.
How was that?
Amazing.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. Like, it just made me feel good.
Good. Did you get wet?
Not really. Not too bad. I took my sweatshirt off. It was cold, but I took my sweatshirt off, stuck it in my backpack, because that way, if I did, I could just throw my sweatshirt on.
Okay.
And it would be dry. So I did that. They waited. Rise was down.
You guys didn't get to go on Rise at all?
No, it was down for a little bit. And I didn't have the time. And I wasn't going to waste 2 hours.
No.
I wasn't going to waste 2 hours. We did some shopping. I walked around. I really think that's all I rode in Disneyland. That is. I only rode Mansion and Splash.
Okay.
That's all I rode. We ate at Pizza Port.
How was that?
It was good.
Okay.
It was good.
What did you?
It was
the pasta.
It was a pasta salad or a pasta. It was good.
Okay.
So yes, Splash and Mansion.
Okay. And did you go to DCA?
Pizza Port. Then we went to DCA.
Okay. Was your
No, I changed my mind. I lied. We went in line. We got in line for Indy.
Oh, okay.
45 minutes. We get through the pre-show.
it breaks
And we're
down?
sitting there. And all of a sudden, the lights stop flickering.
Oh.
And I look at my mom and I go, not happening. She goes, what do you mean? I was like, ride's down. She goes, how do you know? And I said, lights aren't flickering. I'm like, this is now their house lights. Like, they turn their show lights off. And so I'm like, okay, we'll give it a little bit. So we stood there for a little while. And then I had to pee.
Oh.
And I wasn't gonna make it. Ride starts back up. Lights start flickering. No problem. There was no way I would have peed my pants on that ride. So I got out of line. They rode it. I did not.
Okay.
So that was that. So they got to ride that. Then we went to DCA. Got in line for. Oh, we did Soarin'. Oh, first, no, I got a frozen Jack and Coke.
Oh yeah.
Frozen Jack and Coke, and then I got the orange creamsicle milkshake.
And how was that again?
Freaking.
It looked good.
Amazing.
It looked really good.
It
That was that smoke junk
Right,
jumpers?
uh-huh.
Is that a regular menu item or special?
No, it's seasonal.
Crap.
It's seasonal. It was so flippin' good. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, that's really good.
No
was
alcohol.
it? Okay.
But freaking delicious.
Okay.
So I had the frozen Jack and Coke. They had that. Yeah, so then we did Soarin'. Then we went to watch Spider-Man jump. So we got to do that. So we watched Spider-Man jump. Then we went and got in line for Monsters.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I want to ride it. It's going to be gone. It's not going
Did
to
you
be
go
there
to
forever.
Pim's Test Kitchen at all? Or?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Not a big fan.
Okay.
I only go there to refill my Hydro Flask.
Okay.
So, got in line for Monsters. About 25 minutes, the ride broke down.
Monsters did? Yeah.
So everything
Okay.
was breaking. And
Hey,
it
what do you
seems
want
like
for
it's
a magic
happening-
key?
It seems like it's happening more often than not.
Yeah.
And for a magic key, yeah, I mean, you want to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What does it matter? We just, yeah. So anyways, yeah, so then I went back to the hotel to get my stuff ready, and Mom and Carol were going back because they still had another day.
Oh,
And-
good for them. Yeah, that was going to ask. 'Cause
Yeah.
you left early, but they got to stay another day. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hung out at the hotel, and then finally called an Uber, and then went to the airport.
Okay.
Had a very large beer and chicken nuggets, and then flew home. Fell asleep. Flew home. Got into the tram to take me back to my car, and it's like the big economy buses, you know.
Sure.
And I was the first one on the tram, and so I sat down right across from the driver. And it was a packed tram. He's like, okay. He's like, all right, guys, since you're up front, corny jokes or Disney trivia?
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, Disney trivia. All day.
Good.
So he goes, what was Walt Disney's first full-length animated feature? And I was like, oh, guys, this is why you don't play games with people. Because
Yeah.
they think they're tough. And I was like, Snow White. And he looks at me and he goes, all right, I'm going to have to step my game up. But, yep. And so then he asked, what is the only Disney character in a full-length animated film to never speak a word?
To never speak a word.
Correct. And I just turned it to a game.
Yeah. Did you know right off the bat?
It took me a second. It did take me a second because there was also a bus full of people shouting out answers.
Is it in Bambi?
No.
Okay. I have no idea.
Udi? Udi? Oh, you're thinking. It took me a minute because people are yelling, Pluto! Goofy. It's like, no, these people
Right.
are not in full-length animated movies. And someone says Wall-E, and it's like, what kind of movies are you watching?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Would I know this character?
Wait, what was the question again?
What is the only Disney character in a full-length animated film, like the major character, to never speak a word? Got a clue?
Yes.
It's a really easy clue.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh.
dun, dun, dun.
Dumbo.
Correct. So then I answered Dumbo. And he's like, Jesus. And I'm like, yeah, man, you're driving the wrong bus.
Yeah, yeah.
And he says, all right, what's Dumbo's real name?
Oh. I have no idea.
No. No. No.
No.
Jumbo Jr.
Jumbo Jr.
His mom is Mrs. Jumbo.
Ah.
And he's Jumbo Jr.
Okay.
Yeah, so I annihilated my bus driver. Felt really good in front of
Nice.
like 50 people on a bus.
There you go.
Also embarrassing because I'm shouting out all these answers and these people are just staring at me. But yeah, and then I came home and I went night-night and then I got up and went to school the next morning. But it was a quick trip.
Okay. And you return when?
I don't know. So I have reservations for June 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Okay.
So I have 3 days booked. Just trying to work out some kinks. I will be there in July. Well, I'll be in LA in July.
Oh, okay.
From July 4th to July 8th. So Monday through Friday.
Oh, good.
For a show in Griffith Park. And then I'm actually going to go to Universal Studios for the first time in my life.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's going to be fun.
but I think what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I'm driving down Monday, when I get into LA, I'm going to just continue on, and I'm going to park my car at Mickey and Friends. I'll pay the $35, have dinner in downtown Disney, and then sit in the promenade and watch the 4th of July fireworks.
Oh, there you go. That'd be
so I don't have
fun.
to pay for it. And they won't let me in, so the least they can do is give me free fireworks.
For sure. Absolutely.
So yeah, and then yeah, Universal Studios, and I'm gonna stay in Long Beach. Yeah, so I'll be there in July, but not for that. The next time, if I don't go in June, the next time I'll be in the park will be September,
Okay.
which is what? June, July, August. That's 3 months of me paying $39 and not being able to have access to the park.
Or $120. Yeah.
And that's sad.
That's sad. It's pathetic. That's pathetic.
It is.
But hopefully something gets announced before then. I think what D23 is what, end of August or
I think
something?
it's the end of August.
Or is it September or something? It's around that time frame. So I'm thinking something might get announced.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for that trip report. I think we're going to wrap up episode 153 right now. 154 is coming up. I have some other topics I want to talk about that probably require a lot more time, a little more research. But yeah, so that's that. Jess, how can people find you?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Oh, so
It's okay. No, you're good. Let's see here. My Facebook is Jessica Farfan. The Facebook for the podcast page is Leaving Today Podcast. 2 words, Leaving Today Podcast.
Okay.
My Snapchat code is somewhere way down on my Instagram. My Instagram is @StorybookJess, and I don't tweet.
You're correct about that.
I don't tweet.
Udi, for more witty banter, where can people find you?
You can find me on my other podcast, The Mando Show. We have what is it? Oh, we talked about the gallery, Disney Gallery, Book of Boba Fett. That one will be out by the time this one drops. You can find me there. You can also find me on my Instagram page, which is HAXGOALIE, Hacks Goalie. There I will post my what I'm doing.
Okay.
Adventuring,
If
going
he
out, doing
knows.
it. And then if you want to DM me there, I respond to everything there. And yeah, I do not tweet because still, Twitter is a dumpster fire.
Well said. Okay, you can message the show at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com. You can go to Instagram. We're there at Leaving Today Podcast, and that's the best way to get a hold of us. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. If you'd like to support the show, you can on leavingtodaypodcast.com. Go to Patreon. We make it super simple there. That's a great way to show your support. Also, just by listening and commenting on our Instagram stuff, that's another great way to support us. We love talking to you guys and girls. So, yeah, episode 154 is coming up. We're working on another interview for you guys. I think you will enjoy it. We'll get that one in the works for you. And we still have a contest we got to work on. Well, that's not forgotten on our part. We got that coming up. All right. Until then, thank you so much for listening to us and spending some time with us. We love you. Adventures out there. See you in the parks.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland is now ended its normal operating day. We hope you enjoyed your visit to the Magic Kingdom and that the memories you've made will bring you back again soon.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Okay.
All I need, you know, would be perfect right now?
A Modelo?
No, whiskey or bourbon. Oh,
I
good
ran that
bourbon.
kind of stuff,
Oh,
right?
my God.
You wouldn't be able to sleep. You wouldn't be able to get up.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Dude, bourbon, impervious to bourbon.
Okay.
Hey, dummy. You're stupid.
No, I will give you one.
You have to give me two.
Nope.
One from the back. Ow! You hurt. Let go of me. Not that one. Pick a different one. God, you're so slow.
Kitty.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face